Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Watch Dogs Legion, a game that I actually have been looking forward to. So allow me to take you on a little adventure and show you what this game is all about. You are a part of an organization called DedSec. Now I know what you are thinking. DedSec? Sounds like a damn terrorist organization to me. Why would anyone want to be a part of that? Well, if you look past the name and the 50 megaton nuclear bombs underneath the House of Parliament in London, which we definitely not place there, you will find out that we are not actually as bad as it looks. Anyway, that is where our story begins. Some asshat has placed bombs all over London and is now trying to pin it on DedSec, who really need to invest money into their marketing team. I mean, DedSec. Might as well call it Bin Laden and the Honeybees. Anyway, the damn terrorist rushed B, placed a bomb and counter-terrorist fail, and now, of course, with an organization named DedSec, everyone is pissed off at us. And I'd like to go on record that DedSec does not condone any form of classic terrorism that includes but is not limited to exploding things, using biochemical weapons, torturing, and blue waffle waterboarding. And whatever you do, do not Google the last thing. DedSec thinks it is disgusting, and anyone participating in classic terrorism should be punished accordingly. So yes, everything has gone to shit and now here we are. Absolutely nothing left of DedSec, nothing but Killer Karen. Armed with her purse, a backpack filled with coupons and her soccer mom van, she is out to single-handedly revive DedSec to cleanse their name and get rid of the stigma surrounding terrorism. But first, we have to sniff in the beautiful ambiance that the City of London offers. So I decide to go for a little drive. I turn on the radio expecting to hear the Beatles going, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. But instead, I am greeted by Big Shock with the amazing line. But while this game is absolutely gorgeous, I believe it is not gorgeous enough. So ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to push my personal computer to the very limit and turn on RTX. Okay, let's not do that. Anyway, I reboot DedSec headquarters and now it is time to kickstart my career as a professional freedom fighter. But first, I must fight the bar owner. She will teach me all the ins and outs of mastering hand-to-hand combat. But what she does not know is Killer Karen has been in her fair share of skirmishes with managers before. Now I'm gonna be honest with you regarding this terrorist organization shit. I don't want any controversy here. I am on record that I am 100% against classic form of terrorism. And thus, I give her a lefty, a righty, a kickty to the head, a knee to the clit, punch, dodge, kick. And ladies and gentlemen, I've seen about 1 million melee combat tutorials in video games and I call to confidently tell you this person is actually in serious need of help right now. Please, someone call an ambulance. Anyways, it's time to hit the street and for the first time I am greeted by freedom. I jump on this bike with Big Shack pumping and now it is time to hit London with the biggest dose of freedom they have ever seen. Ooh, I get to grips with the bike physics and just like that, I am absolutely cruising down the street. Ladies and gentlemen, the speed, the pace, the agility, and now it is time for a glorious stunt stop. Oh, beautiful. A few moments later, I arrive on a street corner. I have been told that I am indeed a professional hacker woman and my cell phone is the equipment that we need, so I decide to give it a little whirly. Oh my. Well, I am not going to lie, I was expecting a little more free. And just like that, half of the street goes up in flames, screams terror, the smell of burning cadavers and the scorching heat of hellfire. The cops show up. Surely, I am in deep trouble now. I am ready to accept punishment. I have become what I hate the most. Take me away, I say. But nothing happens, so I do the next best thing that comes to mind. I just keep going. The police are absolutely baffled and have no idea that right in front of them stands the person responsible for all this chaos. I mean, look at all this technology floating around and they can't even figure out that it is I, Killer Karen, responsible for all this chaos. Anywho, I carry on and decide to become a bit more productive with my time. DedSec is not going to revive itself, and what better way to spread the good work of this organization than by spreading propaganda on the street. And again, I cannot stress enough, with everyone believing that we are the terrorist organization responsible for the death of hundreds of thousands of people, our marketing team really needs to step up their game. I mean, look at this. Anyway, my mission is not complete, and now I have to get on top of this damn building to place the cherry on top of the cake, and I hijacked this scissor lift, and without proper instructions or safety precautions, I decide to use it to get on top of the roof. But luckily, you are looking at someone who has used these in real life, and I can guarantee you that this is perfectly safe. I jump on the roof, do some hardcore parkour, and now it is time to finish the final piece of the mission. Okay, for real, who the hell thought this would convey the message that we had nothing to do with the acts of terrorism in London? Marketing team, look at Albion, keeping you safe. Now look at us, fucking we shall never surrender. We are being accused of terrorism, and what do we plaster on this busy intersection? We shall never surrender. Anyway, I still have a semi from using that scissor lift, and decide that that will be my go-to vehicle from this day forth. And as safety rules dictate, you may only drive these around when the scissor lift is fully extended and the center of mass is swirling around in the London breeze over this busy street. It is now time to start the ultimate act of freedom. I park this vehicle in the middle of the road and start cosplaying as Sauron from Lord of the Rings while I wreak havoc upon the poor peasants below me. I laugh as the poor inhabitants of London go up in flames, but someone ruined all the fun by blowing up and dying below me, and now the scissor is broken and going down, and I am forced to walk. And how inconsiderate. But I cross the road and I find an Albion building. I have been giving the poor marketing team a lot of heat lately. Maybe I should go in and take a look at how they run things. I open the door and I see the ultimate gamer stimulant. A red barrel I cannot resist, must shoot. And so my brain is filled with stimuli and everything goes up in flames, and I laugh a little bit. But now, unfortunately, instead of walking in and asking the marketing team for tips, I must murder them all and steal their collage of ideas. I walk up to the front door and just start unloading these 80,000 volt darts. I really do not know what is worse, getting shot or getting shocked to death. An innocent police officer sees all the chaos and just wants to go home. But my gamer brain says no survivors. I proceed to continue Operation Penetration and dive deep into the bowels of the structure, looking for where they hid all their artwork and sketches. But I find nothing. I do a little bit of hacking and open the doors to these empty cells and feel a true sense of reward. After killing everything and everyone, I find a loot box. Ooh, a loot box. When I open it, a damn spider crawls out. Great times. I get control of it and it now kind of starts to grow on me. It is actually pretty cute as it hops around. I find some fat stacks and feel accomplished. I did something great today. I caused not one, but 2 acts of freedom. I slaughtered an entire police station just to open some empty cells. So yes, all in all, DedSec is on course to greatness. And that is the perfect time to stop this video. If you want to see more, just smash like, subscribe, leave a comment, and of course, thank you to all the members of this YouTube channel. I appreciate the living hell out of all of you. The next video is going to be another challenge in GTA Online, so look out for that. And do not worry, I haven't forgotten about Bully either. Anyway, I will see you around, people. Peace out.